Hello, welcome to program 2 of your Pilates Basics. This little short program will be for your shoulders and hips. Disclaimer, we're doing side lying, so some people it really hurts the hip bone to lay on your side. I will make another video with modifications where we don't do any side lying, so keep an eye out for that or go do that video. Okay, go ahead and lie down on your back and we get set up. You don't need your block yet. Always want to start with your breathing. Okay, inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Think you're like a balloon. Inhale, inflate. Exhale, deflate. One more. Inhale. Exhale, close your ribs. Keep the engagement of the core. Tuck the tailbone under. We roll up one vertebra at a time. Take a sip of air at the top. And exhale, come all the way down. Good. Inhale. Exhale, lift it up. And come back down. Good. A few more. Keep going. Visualization. Your vertebrae is a string of pearls. You pick up one pearl at a time and lay it down one pearl at a time in your bridging. Shoulders are down. Don't forget the core. Good. Do one more. Single leg circle. Okay. Right leg comes to tabletop. Your knee stays bent. Pelvis does not move. Okay, so we start with in. So you're thinking of drawing a circle with your kneecap. You go in towards this other leg and you go down, open up and around. So the breath will be inhale, in and down, exhale, open to close back to the center. Inhale, exhale, open back to center. Okay, this is like a lot harder than it seems when you're doing it correctly. I feel the weight of my body kind of shift from elbow to elbow, and we want to eliminate that as much as possible so that your hips are not shifting. You're keeping your pelvis nice and still. And then we don't want too much hip flexor pain. It will work a little bit, but the goal is to use your back stabilizers and your core stabilizers so your hip doesn't take over. Okay, and we reverse. Inhale, open, we go down, in and out. And then your other leg, so my left leg is on my floor. No, my foot is on the floor. It's still, it's not going in and out. The knee isn't falling in and out as you do your circles. Okay, back to tabletop and put it down. Other leg up. We start by going in, down. Oh, I'm way worse at this side. Oh my goodness. I'm uneven. Yeah, I've always had issues with my right hip is way more mobile than my left hip. So it's a constant battle of just like trying to even myself out. And that's how most people are. You have a dominant side, a more mobile side, a stronger side. That's okay. Remember, life isn't perfect. Pilates isn't perfect. We do the best we can. One more. Okay, open. If you're getting any popping With this, you need to lessen your range. Okay, so this is about control of the pelvis, not about how big of a circle can I make. Good, do one more. And down. Okay, we're going clamshells. This is where we go side lying, and you can, if you have like a small pillow cushion, you can put it under your head. You can just lay right here, or the last option is to put a block under your head so you're in good alignment. Okay, I like to use the back of my mat. So you can line up your back with the back line, and then legs are about 45-degree angle, knees are about 45-degree angle in front of you, and then don't be crunched or curled in your spine. Lengthen your spine long, and then we're in neutral, so kind of pick up this side body um, so that you're not just fully relaxed, but engage the core. Open up the shoulders. You can press into the ground with your top hand to support yourself. And then we're going toes up here. Okay, so we go clamshells open and close. Open and close. Okay, so if you have any pain with going to this range, like a bad pain, there's a way to do this with less range so that you can still strengthen your hips. So keep going, but I'll show you this option in case you're one of those people, you're still opening and closing. I have this band that's pretty heavy. You could also tie a TheraBand around your legs, and then just leave your toes down, and all you do is you lift and hold for 5 seconds and then lower the leg so that you are not opening to a full range, but this extra resistance is really going to work your hips. This is also an option, even if you just want to work in a weighted way. Good. If the range is okay for you, you can use the band and open a little, but I don't know. I like to just leave my foot down. We have options, and then everyone should hold at the top. So you go hold at the top and come down. You go hold at the top and release down. Let's just do one more hold. And then we shift around. Well, we're not going to shift right now. We're going to be more efficient than that. So we'll do the side bend on this side and then do clams inside. Bend on the other side. So your right elbow is on the mat underneath your shoulder, and then basically you leave your legs in the same position. You might need to bring your knees back a little bit. Your top arm, so my left arm, is along the leg. Inhale. Exhale, you lift up your hips and your arm stretches over. Go a little bit further. This is a bend. Bend further on your inhale. And then exhale, everything lowers. Inhale. Exhale. And come down. So we are working the side glute here. So still working the hips a little, but it is also a stretch for this side body. And then also working shoulder stability of that supporting shoulder. Good. Okay, we gave ourselves a little break. We're going to lay back down. Put your block under your head if you'd like it. And now stretch your legs all the way out. We're going side leg, lift and lower. So your legs can be a little bit in front of your body rather than right under. That's not very stable. You're going to flex your bottom foot, and then top hand is on your hip, or you can support yourself if you'd like. If you're feeling unstable, lift that bottom rib cage, and then you just lift your leg up and you point the arch as you lift, and then flex the foot as you lower. If it's too much to think about pointing and flexing, don't worry, just lift and lower. Choose either pointed or flexed. Okay, for people who like to turn out, careful that your heel doesn't start to come forward here. We're working the top hip. Okay, this is a great way to work your hips, long spine. I just felt myself shortening. And then work on your balance. This is also working your pelvic stability and core. This is like everything. Good. Good. Point to lift, pull in the low belly, exhale, lower. Just one more. Good. Okay, now we'll do everything on the other side. So flip around. We go those clamshells. Okay, so first option is to lift your toes up and have no props around your legs. We just go open and hold at the top for like 3 seconds and then close. And then careful here, you're really isolating this glute is what's doing the work so that your body, you're not rolling back and you're not rolling forward at the hips. If you can't tell, it gets really helpful to have a friend tell you if you're rolling front or back. And remember, if the range hurts, you can always get a strong band, put it around your legs, and just hold for 5 seconds and close. Last one. Good. Okay, we'll go into side bend. Elbow underneath your shoulder, and then knees can come back a little bit from where they were. Inhale, press up, go further, and down. And you might need to readjust where you are. I often have to after the first side bend. Kind of hard to find your placement, but you'll get there. Now, all these exercises we're doing the Pilates basics. So as more videos come out, I'll give you the progressions. And it just keeps it more interesting and fun. But really good to master the basics before you move on. I'm a broken record, I know. Okay, come all the way down. And we will do side leg lift. Feet slightly in front of you, flexed. Pull up those ribs, lengthen the spine, lift, point, lower, flex. Let's just do one more. Good. And rest it down. Okay, we have one last exercise. We're doing slow swimming, so you can use your block or cushion again for your forehead. This is a great variation if you already do swimming in like yoga or Pilates. Sometimes it's just like, oh, it just hurts my back. Like my little back muscles is too much. So put your forehead on the block. And then arms stretch out long, tuck the tailbone under, kind of like that cobra if you did program 1. It's the same alignment. Feet can be apart. And then inhale, lengthen the right arm and left leg. And then on your exhale, lift. And then inhale, lower. Then you Same thing, inhale with the other arm and leg, left arm, right leg, lengthen and lift, exhale, hold. Inhale at the top and then lower. So I really like this variation of swimming because I feel that I lengthen way more and it feels quite good on the back and the hip flexors rather than everything in the back just kind of tightening up and it's like not a fun experience. Good, just a few more. Last one. Sit on up and then take a little shelf stretch over your legs. Good. Okay, if you want to do another circuit of that, you can, or that can be enough for today. Of course, you can go do another Pilates or workout video. Bye.